Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm just going to go through kind of the 101 type basics of breeding in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So you can breed for competitive Pokemon, or you can also breed for shinies. The method is different for both, but you can combine breeding for competitive and for shinies. So this video is for people who don't know anything about breeding, to be honest. If you've been playing Pokemon for ages, then you probably know all this stuff already. But for those who haven't played Pokemon before, haven't played for ages, or have never been into breeding, this is the video for you. Sorry, I just want to catch this dude. And I made you faint. Oh well. My bad. Yeah, so I just made this video because I have friends who only just started playing Pokemon again because, let's face it, Sword and Shield is the best Pokemon games that's ever been released. So they haven't played for ages, or they just don't play Pokemon that much, and they don't know that much about breeding. And then just from trading with people on the Facebook groups and stuff, I've gotten some questions as to why I'm asking for certain Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. So we'll start with how to breed for competitive Pokemon. Doesn't matter if you're actually gonna be competitive. If you want to do online battling though, which is half the fun of these games, then this is why you breed for competitive Pokemon. So I'll show you what I have been doing so far. So I've been breeding starters to be competitive. So I've done Sobble and Grookey. Okay. So these are my two competitive starters. So Sobble and then Grookey. So they're both 5 IV. If you don't know what IV is, it's individual values, and it's basically what you see on the right hand of your screen. So you've got HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. And you want all those to be obviously the best that they can be. So when people say 3 IV Pokemon, that means that 3 of those are best. 4 IV, 4 are best, 5 IV, 5 are best, and then 6 IV is obviously the best that you can get, with all 6 of them being best. It is achievable, but 5 IV is pretty good as well. So so this one's a 4 IV, if we go back, 4 IV, 2 IV. So you usually start with Pokemon that are like 2 IV, 1 IV, or even no IV. And you basically want to breed them so that they are ideally 6 IV, but 5 IV is okay as well. So you can do this with any Pokemon. They can be super crap, and you can work your way up to them being 5 IV. So the way we do that is we need a ideally 5 IV Ditto. So this is my 5 IV Ditto, which I will show you how I got him as well. But you definitely need a Ditto in the game. You can get Dittos in the wild area at the Lake of Outrage, but ideally so this guy I got from the Lake of Outrage, which he doesn't have, he's a 0 IV Pokemon. He's, you can see decent, no good, pretty good, decent, very good, decent. Whereas these, he's shit as well. These guys are 4 to 3 IV. So when I was talking about you can breed for shinies and for competitive at the same time, you can breed for shinies by the Masuda method, where you need a foreign Ditto, which means Ditto from a game of another language or from another country. I'm still not sure so I'm in Australia. If I have an American Ditto, or a Ditto from the UK, which one of these is, I think this is my UK Ditto. I'm not sure if these still work. I've yet to try it, but I'll update you once I do know. Because obviously they are still in English, but they're from a different country. I don't know if the Ditto needs to be in a different language. So obviously the most guaranteed way is to get a Ditto that's Japanese, Chinese, or, you know, French, German, Spanish, just a different language, by trading with people online. Facebook groups, Discord groups, that's how people usually do it. Or I think this is my UK one. This one I went and changed the language settings in my Switch, which is easy. Just go in settings, system, language. So you can change the language on your system, which will then change the language of the game. So this will be Pokemon, whatever Shield is in Spanish or whatever. But when I did that, I thought then the game would also be in a different language, but it was still in English. So I don't know if that really works, but we can give it a try. Anyway, also to unlock this judge feature, so normally when you look at your boxes, this is kind of what you see. To get that to come up, what you need to do is you need to go to the battle tower. Oops. So all this information is not, I didn't find all this out. You can find this information anywhere else from any poke YouTube. It's where I got my stuff, but I just thought I'd try to make one video explaining all this stuff to make it easy for people. So anyway, you want to go to the battle tower and basically you battle your way through, I think, 4 or 5 battles. So you need to win the battles. And then after the 4th or 5th, you'll battle Leon. And then if you beat Leon, then the judge feature will open up. So if you haven't been here before, just go in, you go single battle. You don't have to hit Master Ball tiers. So there's Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball tiers. Just to get the judge feature, you just need to get to the first tier. I think it's Pokeball. So yeah, battle through that for 4 to 5 battles, battle Leon, beat Leon, and then you'll be able to see this stuff, which is important, obviously, because that's what we're breeding for. Okay, so you go get that, and then you want to go to the breeding nursery place in the wild area. Okay, so to get the 5 IV Ditto, So here's the nursery. From the nursery, go over here. And you want to go to this den here. Okay, so you also need a wishing piece to do this. So a wishing piece you need watts to get. Oh, do I have one? No, maybe I don't. Okay. Go back to the nursery. Go to this guy or any of these guys. You want to spend your watts, you want to get a wishing piece. It costs 3000 watts, so obviously you need enough watts to get the wishing piece. Okay. So, you want to save. Also, another thing. To get a 5 IV or a 6 IV Ditto, it's going to be a 5-star max rate battle. Ideally, your Pokemon should be on level 100 for these battles, because they're actually pretty decently hard. I tried a 5-star max rate battle when my Pokemon were only on level 70, and I got beaten. So try to get your Pokemon to level 100. The more max rate battles you do, the more rewards you get, such as rare candies and experience candies. These are great. So you do as many max rate battles as you can, get as many max candies, rare candies, XL candies are where it's at, and then you can just level up your Pokemon really easily like that. Okay, so we save. And then you want to throw your wishing piece in. It's going to ask you if you want to save the game. You click yes, and then immediately want to hit the home button before it saves. Alright, so throw the wishing piece in, save, and then get out of it, because that was a red beam. So what we're looking for is a purple beam, which will mean that it's a 3, 4, or 5-star max rate battle, which will be a Ditto, which will either be a 3, 4, 5, or 6 IV Ditto. So we want to close it, go back in, and just essentially keep doing that until you see a purple beam, which can take 10 minutes, it could take one more try, it's really variable. Oh, I don't know if that was... This is annoyingly hard because if it saves before you quit out, then you basically wasted a wishing piece. And they're not cheap. So I'll see how I go with trying to get a purple one. It's red. Alright, we got a purple. So this is what a purple beam looks like. It's purple. So this is a 4-star max rate battle, that's a Ditto. Because it's 4-star. Look, to be honest, my 5 IV Ditto was from a 3-star max rate battle. So, did the stars really mean anything? Maybe. Maybe not. So this could be a 3 IV, a 4 IV, or a 5 IV Ditto. You don't know until you catch it. So, let's do it. So obviously, I think the higher the stars, the harder it is to defeat them. But I don't think it definitely doesn't directly correlate to the IVs. Because my 5 IV Ditto was definitely a 3-star max raid battle. And I've had 5-star max raid battles which the Dittos ended up being 3 IV, which is really disappointing. So for these max raid battles, you basically just want to keep the damage up, because they'll put up multiple shields. I think the 5-star guys put up 3 shields. I think he'll put up 2 shields. I'm not quite sure. But 4-star max raid battle. It's okay. The 5-star ones they're not harder, they just take longer. I never do my max raid battles with people online. I think it's just faster to do it like on your own. So if you go into a max raid battle with a level 100 Pokemon, your support players, your support team, will also be a higher level. So it won't be too hard to bring down the Dynamax Pokemon. So since leveling up my Pokemon to level 100 and doing the max raid battle like on my own, like not online, I haven't lost a max raid battle. It's just these things take time, that's all. Some people don't like Inteleon because he looks so sassy, but I love it. I love him because he looks so sassy. Look at that, the hand on the hip. Love it. Magikarp's being useful for once. So, if you haven't done the max raid battle before, once their shield goes down, it's a lot easier then to defeat them because their defenses and everything go down. Like this might be a one-shot. Yeah, see, gone. Also with max raid battles, sometimes they, like you throw the Pokeball and they break out, which is really annoying. So the best way is to, if you're farming for Dittos or if you're farming for a particular Pokemon, repeat balls are really good. I haven't had one escape from a repeat ball yet, but obviously you need to have caught that species of Pokemon for the repeat ball to work. You know what I mean? Just doing a bunch of max raid battles is really good because the rewards you get is so good, and a lot of the stuff you can sell, like, you know, getting your experience candies is great, Dynamax candies, and Nugget, Big Nugget, which you can sell for money. Yeah, they're really good. Okay, so let's see what the stats are on this Ditto. So, 4 IV. Look, I have yet to get another 5 IV. I think I got really... I mean, that's a really good... They're really good stats. The fact that the one that isn't best is fantastic, that's still. So this is the dude that I breed with. You can still breed with a 4IV, that's totally fine. So let's get into the breeding. So gonna add him, and I'm gonna be breeding Score Bunny to be competitive. So this Score Bunny I just got from a random person through like Facebook. Yeah, I just swapped in some other Pokemon to get the Score Bunny. So you look at his IVs now, pretty shit, nothing special. So what you want to do is get a Destiny Knot. So Destiny Knot, so mine was just picked up by my Linoon throughout playing the game. You can also buy them for 10 battle points at the battle point shop. 10 battle points, it's not that hard to get. But what this does is passes on half the IVs from one parent and half the IVs from the other parent. Basically you're passing the IVs down to the offspring. So even if Ditto passed on 1 or 2 IVs onto the offspring, we then use that offspring to then breed, and then you kind of get what I mean, right? So that's what we did with Grookey. Okay, so this might have been the Grookey that I started off with. Pretty shit IVs, right? And then I got 2 IVs, so then I bred this one, and then it became 4 IVs, so I bred that one, and you keep breeding until you get your 5 IVs. So yeah, wait, this one's really good. I think your nature's not right. Okay, so also natures. You want the right nature for your Pokemon to be competitive. It definitely is an advantage. If you don't know about natures, there's probably a lot of videos out there on Pokemon natures, but basically the different natures either increase, so they'll increase like speed, attack, special defense, or and at the same time they decrease another IV. So here we've got the table of natures. As you can see, for example, if you have a lonely nature, your attack is increased by 10%, but then your defense is lowered by 10%. And then you can just see, you know, you can either increase your defense, your speed, special attack, special defense. So what I did for Grookey, so obviously he'll become Rillaboom. So Rillaboom's got a really good attack, and then his special defense, special attack is not so great. So then I wanted him to have increased attack and then maybe decrease defense or special defense. So if we want to increase attack, it's the first few rows. If we want to decrease, say, special attack or special defense, he needs to either be adamant or naughty. So when I was breeding for Grookey, so here's my 5IV Grookey, and he's got an adamant nature. And you'll see all these guys have a different nature. So gentle, modest, quiet, hasty, serious. So you have to keep breeding for the IVs, and then you have to also keep breeding for the nature. Once you have the nature that you are looking for, you then give the Pokemon that you're breeding. So say I wanted the Adamant nature and I got an Adamant Grookey, I would give that Adamant Grookey the Everstone to hold. So then when it breeds with the Ditto, all the offspring will then be the same nature. So we'll see what this all looks like. Alright, so go up to the breedy lady. You want to leave your Ditto that's holding the Destiny Knot and the Pokemon that you're breeding for. Alright. Alright, so you ride away. It doesn't take long for an egg to appear. And you'll see, okay, see how she's got her hand up to her face? That means she's got an egg for you. So you go to her, get your egg. Cool. And the Pokemon are still with her, so they'll keep breeding. So, to hatch your Pokemon, ideally you want a Pokemon with the ability Flame Body. So this is my Litwick, who I'll move here. And I'll show you guys. So, ability Flame Body. So this essentially makes your Pokemon hatch quicker, or your eggs hatch quicker. So Litwick and I think Carkol and Colossal, and then obviously Litwick's evolutions like Chandelure will have Flame Body. But you need to make sure so Carkol, not every Carkol has Flame Body, so you need to make sure that when you catch it, it has that ability. But yeah, so you need a Pokemon with the ability of Flame Body, and that will help hatch your Pokemon quicker. So, breeding is easy, also tedious. So you just ride and collect what's on the way, because why not? So basically just keep riding until it hatches, and then you're also looking out for when your next egg is ready. So she's got another egg, look at that. Oops. Cool. And yeah, you literally just keep doing this. I really want to catch the elephant. Anyway. So, here we go. It's hatching. Right, let's see his stats. Put him in his box as well. Alright, he's got 2 IVs. So, what nature do we want for Cinderace? Alright, Cinderace. Alright, Speedy Boy. So, we want a nature that increases his speed and decreases his defense or special defense. So, can be hasty or naive. But so all this information is from Velicify. A lot of people hate him. I like him. I like the information that he gives. So Velicify reckons that for Cinderace, a jolly nature's best, so we'll just go for a jolly nature. Okay. So we'll switch that Score Bunny. Oh, she's got another egg. Take that egg. Right, so we switch out the Score Bunny. Take Score Bunny back, but leave Ditto there. And we leave this Score Bunny with 2 IVs. So then we have increased chance of getting more IVs, basically. Hopefully this is all making sense to everyone. We will put you back in your box. Useless. That's what you are. Alright. We continue. Hatching the eggs, getting the eggs, getting some watts. So I think it took me about an hour to get my competitive Grookey and Sobble, which were both 5 IV with the right nature that I wanted. Sobble, so I was lucky with Sobble that his nature was what I wanted after the 5th or 6th hatch. But Grookey took a lot longer to get my adamant nature. So it's complete luck of the draw. So let's see what this Score Bunny has. No IVs. Oh no, 2 IVs, sorry, I can't read. And then Hasty. But we want Jolly, so put you back. So yeah, you pretty much get the gist of what breeding is. So, as I said at the beginning of the video, you can combine breeding for competitive and for shinies. If you have a foreign Ditto that has good IVs, you can use that foreign Ditto and do the exact same thing that I'm doing. And just keep breeding, keep using the Pokemon with the highest IVs, and eventually then you can get a shiny. You got better odds of getting a shiny if you do have a shiny charm. You get that by completing the Pokedex. I am nowhere near that. I'll get there eventually, but yeah. So if you have a shiny charm, much better odds of getting a shiny, but you can still breed for shinies without it. It might just take longer. Complete luck of the draw. You can't predict it. So, 3 IVs, excellent. And what is your nature? Lonely. Well, whatever. So, switch him out. So you get what I mean. So the first Score Bunny had 2 IVs, this one's got 3 IVs. Swap him out so that this one breeds, and then yeah, we just get more and more IVs in our Pokemon that we want. One more thing I forgot to mention is the reason why I'm getting eggs so quickly is because I have the Oval Charm, which I'll explain in a second. So, oh, no, yeah, this one. Okay. So, the oval charm. The oval charm helps increase the likelihood of you getting eggs from the nursery. I'll show you what it is. Is it in here? Oh, here? Okay, oval charm. An oval charm is said to increase the chance of Pokemon eggs being found at the nursery. So the way you get the oval charm is you go to Chester. So ideally you do this before you start breeding. I should have spoken about it before I started, but anyway. Go into this hotel. Go up here, this elevator, and you basically go to where Game Freak is hidden in the game, which is this door, and you talk to this guy who is Masuda, who is the creator of the game. You battle him, you win the battle, and you get the oval charm. Easy as that. And then you get more eggs. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the breeding guide. I hope that all makes sense. And yeah, happy shiny hunting and competitive breeding to everyone. Bye!